Hey Jammers, Snowyclaw here from the Animal Jam Spirit, and I'm doing a spirit mail video because I received a lot of letters, and I would like to respond. Right, I will keep the art gifts unopened. Thanks Quicksilver, I'm really happy that I have a beta mask now. Thank you Darkblade. I'm sorry, I don't have any buddy room right now. You can buddy Snowyclaw555, that's my current account. Wow, thank you! Thank you, Kin! Thank you so much! Yeah, it isn't for trade. Part of the trade was that I wouldn't trade it, because, well, it's kind of special since there aren't a ton of them around Jamaa. So, I will have to say no, it's not for trade. How about some America's Longhorns? Okay, so I'm going to do a video soon. Oh, thanks Lilac. I'm going to do a video soon about myself, and just to introduce myself a little more and share my different accounts on social media and everything. Thanks, Ka. And I just made an Instagram. Whoa, thanks! Thanks, Super Scott. I just made an Instagram recently, and it is AJ Snowyclaw. Not Snowyclaw by itself, but AJ Snowyclaw, because someone stole my other one. So if you could ask them to possibly not pretend to be me, because it's kind of bothersome sometimes. How about a fox hat? Thank you, Super Scott. So, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I am AJ Snowyclaw. That way it starts with an AJS, sort of like my blog. I thought that was clever. But then it also looks confusing, so I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to talk. I don't know. I do my best, but a lot of people don't get along well with because they like talkative people more. Thank you, Amy. Thanks so much. I will look. Now, the beta creature masks are very few, and the specific color is... Oh, you don't have it on right now. The specific color is a mask, black mask, with light blue eyes and red lips. So there aren't... I only know of one other person with some off the top of my head. I can't really keep track of everyone. Thank you, Soul Eater. The paint plaque was when my dragon painting was accepted into Jammer Central in the art display board. So the Animal Jam HQ sent me a plaque for it. Sorry, my bit of list is full. Freedom Mask. Well, Freedom Masks were released last summer. They've been released every summer since summer 2010 during beta. Thank you. And they're fairly rare, but not as in high demand as the Freedom Wings or the Freedom Helmet. Thanks, Gopi. A hat and curly wig. Thank you. A Jamaa mystery. I'm always up for a mystery. If you would like, you can submit to my blog different mysteries, and jammers can write about them. That's what I call Mystery Mondays. The floor I have right now is blue rug carpet. I forgot what, is it blue shag carpet? I don't know. Yes, I did play the beta during beta, but no, beta can't come back because it was a testing period. So beta is, by definition, a testing period for an online site. Thank you. I'm sorry, I only give autographs if you see me online, just because it would take forever to respond to so many people. But if you see me, I'd be happy to give you one. I'm not sure why anyone wants one, but if you'd like one, I'd be happy to give you one. Thank you, Monkey Jocelyn. Are there any more glitters? Glitters. Glitters. I'm sorry, I don't know what a glitter is. Thanks, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, trading is really high stress. I feel like a lot of trading just brings drama and more drama. Sometimes it's best to avoid it, or go light on the trading. That's just my opinion, though. Next item rare is Rare Bow. Well, those were actually never released in stores, which might be one reason why there were only 7 colors released, and then the 8th color turns up randomly. The first one had a magenta, the first rare bow had the magenta, and then the most recent bow and arrows released had this dark blue color. So, I don't know. Random Jam's crazy. Thanks, Flopsy. Thank you, Fairy Elena. Thanks, love 14968. I'm just a normal person, though. Thank you, Gohan. I'm sorry, my buddy list is full. Oh dear. Too many items. But yeah, my buddy list is full right now. But you can buddy Snowyclaw 555, which is my current storage account. I'll probably have to get a new one soon, because I have 80 buddies on there and 70 items out of 100. And what are you guys' thoughts on me responding to everybody? Is that a good thing for me to respond, or what do you guys think? I don't want to just, like, take gifts and everything. That would be kind of silly. Thanks, Enchanted Loves. A wishing well. Those are actually sold on one of the pages in the Mystery Emporium, which is at the top of the Lost Temple of Zeus. Well, the land called this Lost Temple? Or is the building called Lost Temple? I don't know. I'm sorry, I have to delete some items. I have a very full list of items. Thank you. Thanks, Just Here 12. And I do delete letters that just say buddy me, just so that I'm able to get to questions quickly. I'm sorry to delete all these items. Rares from Sky High, that's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to get a rare from Sky High just because there's so many unrares that are mixed into the big pot. Still part of the Jamaa thing. The news crew? Well, you only can win the news crew once, as far as I know. Make a video of my items. I may give an account tour, but not my full items tour. I just think that's silly to post all your items in one place. I feel like it would be bragging. But if you like doing that, that's totally fine. But I just feel like I would be bragging or making people annoyed or jealous if I did that. I don't know. Well, wallpaper in my barn is Spaceship Gray, which for some reason turns out wooden and brown. A blue mask. If you mean just a plain mask, those are pretty rare. They were sold during the beta times. And they're fairly rare now, but they aren't a really high demand item, simply because founders and gazelle horns and spikes, of course, take a lot of the fame for rare items. Thanks, Knives. I just met you a little while ago. But yeah, there's a lot of different components to being a super rare item. A lot of times it's what the item is worth to the person you're trading, and also the demand. So if it looks really, really cool, then maybe it would be considered a rarer item, simply because more people want it, so it's in higher demand. So it's like this weird demand-supply mix of things, and that's how you can tell if an item is rare. Thanks, Wolfus. That's a cool username. Thanks, Blue Bella. I'll try to get more worthwhile videos up during the summertime, but very busy right now. So I'll do my best, but I haven't gotten a lot done recently. Thank you. I love Phantom plushies. I'll put it in my collection. Snowyclaw plushies and Snowyclaw toys are my collection of toys and plushies, if you ever want to go to the dens and see what they look like. And yes, you guys were asking me about how many gems I had in my last video, which is over 100,000, which is kind of crazy. But I do delete just the unrare items that some of you guys send, and that's how I get most of them. I try to store a lot of the items that you guys send in my storage accounts. And then I'll use them for rare item giveaways when they become a little more rare. So it's kind of like I'm putting them in the bank, and then I'll get my, what's it called? Increasing amount. What's it called? Thank you. So anyway, the rarity increases as time goes on. Back in 2011, when clearance tags started popping up on items that were leaving stores, a lot of people started collecting, and I was one of those people. And I collected items during the Day of the Phantoms, and those items were, for example, all the colors of rare airplane wings, which for some reason are coming back in popularity right now. So I've traded a couple of my airplane wings for 2 spiked collars, which is interesting. Not sure if that's a good trade or not, but I collected it so long ago that I decided to trade and see how that went. So ever since clearance tags came out, I've been keeping a red warn. I've been keeping collections going. Red warn. Well, red warns you can win in Sky High, but they are also in high demand because they look so cool, and a lot of jammers love to have them with their outfits, and they're non-member, which always gets you a little bit more. I will give some den tours, maybe, if you guys are interested in seeing that. Den tours. Yeah, I have all the dens. I don't think I even have an open spot anymore, which isn't good if the new den comes out. Thank you. My voice is kind of scratchy right now. I think I have a cold. Thanks. I should do some Mech Angel Wing giveaways. That way, because I have quite a few saved up, and I know they're pretty cool for... Oh, thanks, Holland. Yeah. That's fine. I don't really care. When anyone sends their items, I probably won't notice if you don't, but you're on the honor system. If I do a doodle or art commission for you, kind of on the honor system. Because I don't want you to feel like you don't have to send your rares before I do an art commission. I have a long list, so I'll get to it when I can. Yep, River Race is in the den. The Nuts donated it to the people of Animal Jam Spirit, and he or she was super nice in doing that because a lot of jammers have been enjoying it, and I'm really happy that you guys have a chance to play River Race again, because it's a very Even though it doesn't give you many gems, it's kind of a nostalgic game. Well, I'm glad you liked the video. My favorite color. Well, I'd love silver and copper. I like the metallics. Those are pretty cool colors. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I like a lot of colors. Blue's a good color. Anyway, that's about it for today. Maybe I'll do another spirit mail at some point to answer questions and such. I'm glad you guys like to send questions in this way. I'll probably do Ask Snowy videos at some point too. And that's about it. Happy jamming, everyone!